How to find the values of a function. Finding the values of a function. First, let's define a relation. A relation is a correspondence between two sets where x and y are two elements in a set. We say that x corresponds to y and y depends on x. So here's an example of a relation. We have Ken corresponds to January 10th, Denny corresponds to March 8th, Patricia corresponds to November 15th, and so does Pam. This is a birthday relation, and we'll place those in brackets. Let's define function, which is a specification of the type of relation equation that exists between two variables. Example, a salesman sells X items for $15 each. What is the relation between revenue R resulting from the sale of X items? This is multiplication, so we'll have revenue equals 15 times X number of items. Function may also be defined as X and Y are two empty sets. A function from X to Y is a relation that associates with each element of X exactly one. Let's define domain and range. Here we have X, which is called the domain of the function. For each element X and X corresponding to element Y and Y is called the value of the function at X, or the image of X. The set of all images of the elements of the domain is called the range of the function. Since there may be some elements in Y that are not the image of any X in X, it follows that the range of a function is a subset of Y. And you have to remember that all relations between two sets are functions. Not all relations between two sets are functions. Here's an example. Let's determine whether a relation represents a function. In this relation, does the domain represent the individuals and the range represent their birthdays? Yes, this is a function. Each element in the domain corresponds to an element in the range. A correspondence exists. Let's evaluate a few functions. Function is in italicized lowercase f. F of x equals 2x squared minus 3x. Let's find the value of f of 3. First thing we'll do is substitute for the variable x. F of 3 equals 2 times 3 squared minus 3 times 3. Get 18 minus 9, and we solve equals 9. Let's try f of x plus f of 3. We just found f of 3. We just replace f of x with 2x squared minus 3x plus the value of f of 3, which we solved for was 9. So now we substitute, and then the next thing we do is solve. We just remove the parentheses. And there we have 2x squared minus 3x plus 9. Let's try f of negative x. First thing we do is substitute. F of negative x equals 2 multiplied by negative x squared minus 3 minus x. We get 2x squared plus 3x. Let's try a negative f of x. Here we get a negative 2x squared minus 3x. And we get negative 2x squared plus 3x. Shortcut would be to change both signs. Let's try f of x plus 3. Substitute, we get 2 multiplied by x plus 3 squared minus 3 multiplied by x plus 3. At this point, we will solve. We get 2 times x squared plus 6x plus 9 minus 3x minus 9, giving us 2x squared plus 12x plus 18 minus 3x minus 9. We combine like terms, giving us 2x squared plus 9x plus 9. To solve for a function, we have 3 easy steps: substitute, solve, and check. Thank you.